knocking thing. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Eh?
Anyway,
Well,
so
they're looking at you, man.
I know they always are. You understand? Even with that thing turned off, you understand? Even with this thing,
No, if
even
it's
with
turned
this
off,
thing
they
shut
can't see
down,
it.
they can, and there's no video camera on that.
They can't see you with
Yeah, they
it.
can. They can.
How?
I don't know, but she asked me, how come I'm inhaling my medications? That's where they are, right? I don't tell anybody
About what?
about those, that I crushed up the Adderall.
Who said that?
A person in the United States that I'm online with. So these people.
No. But
Yes,
you didn't have that monitor on?
No. There's no.
So they couldn't see that.
Camera. There's a video camera in this one, but there's no camera in that one.
So they couldn't see that.
Well, they did.
There's camera in that one.
But they can't see that over there.
Yeah, so how did they see it?
I don't know. They did. And I've heard of this too. Like your refrigerator, they can surveil you with anything. Your smartphone, which I have an Apple.
You have an Apple?
Yeah. But like Google was hiding the fact that they were visiting my blog 2,000 times a day.
Yeah.
And the only way I found that out was I went on the dark net and got access to what was happening on my account. And like the hidden stuff that was happening. And if I had a credit card, I would have bought the service for $39.99, right? So I could had my pulse on what was actually happening, on my blog, and I don't have that. So, but I could have that. And but so everybody knows my financial situation. I can't have a bank account that's online at all, or a credit card. I can't do any online transactions. If I do, people will steal from me.
Have they tried?
Yeah. I still have a bank trying to collect a couple $1,000.
Really?
Yeah. Both the TD and ING got defrauded exactly the same way at exactly the same time. The TD recognized its existence and made my account right. The ING bank wanted me to pay the whole amount. TD assumed responsibility for the fraud that happened on my account as their dereliction of duty. Okay, but they caught it instantly.
Well, there's a book, checkbook there.
Yeah, I know, but that only works for like my landlord.
Why?
Because it has no online access. There's no online access to that account. It doesn't exist online.
I find everything quite convenient online.
Yeah, but
I can transfer you money.
I know, but if people are stealing from you,
I had somebody take $1,000 out of my account.
Really? What?
A month ago, but it wasn't. It was because the land, the owner of the property where I live had them stolen from her. So somebody cashed some checks, and I had to call it, and they had to cancel it, and then they reimbursed me the money.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine waking up and you're like $1,000.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, what happened?
less money.
Yeah.
And the landlord didn't get the money. Yeah, so that wasn't a good way to start the year, but we figured it all out.
Yeah. You figured out who stole it?
No, but Simply Financial fixed it.
Yeah. That's good.
And they just gave me an overdraft too.
Okay.
Do you have overdraft on your card, bank card?
No. I don't warrant it.
Hmm?
I don't warrant it.
Yeah.
I only have like $1,700 a month.
all the money you make through the pot.
I gave away.
No, you don't.
I did.
You don't give away fucking all your profit.
I did. I had nobody to leave any money to. I had no real future that I could see. I thought, well, why not feed hungry people while I'm alive? I've got this opportunity. I'm just a Skid Row bum anyway that has this opportunity to make a lot of money, and so why not do something useful with it? That was, and plus I owed money anyway, and so it was my way of not only making amends to people who I had owed money to that died, but any future monies I might fuck up with. It was kind of an insurance policy. Anyway,
Are you clear now?
yeah, I'm clean now.
How do you know?
I know. And, it hasn't been without its benefit because people are starting to talk about me behind my back.
In what way?
Well, like the Pope went snooping around and found out that I'd actually done that. Giving money to people, girls mostly in Africa, with no expectation of return. And so we are making a difference. Right.
Take care, Blake. I'm sure the Pope knows exactly what you're up to.
Yeah.
It's always a slight, my friend.
Yeah. Don't forget your beer.
Where is it? I wanted to leave it for you.
Yeah.
You want to have a six-pack?
No.
Do you think if you drank all these that it would change you?
You know what? Why don't you leave me one? No, you can't because it's all tight.
Yeah, but we could have a beer together, right?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank God. Now you're talking. It's still cold too. Mm. It's a normal size beer, my friend.
They're smaller now than they were used to be honest. They used to be 12-ounce bottles.
No. That's just a regular can, like a pop can.
The pop cans have decreased in size too. That's really weird. Like, what this?
Look at the size of your hands in comparison to the can.
Why?
Your hand is like fucking huge compared to that can. Fuck, you're a big guy.
Yeah. Like, I didn't do any working out for a year. And so I got all hyped up into doing that for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And 2 days ago, I walked like about 5 or 6 miles full out, right? Burning calories and making myself sweat. And I came home, pumped some iron and stuff. Anyway, so my body for the next 2 days was sick. Like I haven't exercised at all for well over a year. So all that exercise released all kinds of toxins that have been stored in the muscle tissue, my body for the whole year. Like all the garbage got released.
Really?
Yeah.
Bummer. Or good. That's a good thing.
Yeah. The thing is,
Maybe you should have a man-sized beer.
no. I got this one going.
Trade me. I'll
No.
take the small one.
No. What's that?
That's like your size. I'll take the small one.
That's colder. 417 milliliters. And this is a regular size.
That's a tall boy.
Yeah, it's about 12-ounce beer.
You're Your hand looks so huge against fucking. Look at the size of your hand compared to my hand. It's fucking massive.
No, not that big.
What do you mean not that big? Look at the size of your fucking hand, bro. You got like a fucking bear claw. Cheers. This doesn't happen very often. Refreshing, eh?
Yeah.
You know, for most people, you know, having maybe 2 or 3 beers in a sitting is normal, right? And it's enjoyable. But then you get to the point where you're like me, where you know you can go through in a dozen or more. It's not fun anymore. You know what I mean? I'm sure you'd have a freaking great time if you had a freaking few beers one night. Because I know you wouldn't. I know that you wouldn't touch it in the morning. You'd be off of it for another fucking God knows how many months. You've got the control.
No, I don't have it doesn't do for me what it once did. Like alcohol.
That's because it's beer. You used to drink hard liquor.
Yeah, but alcohol, even beer used to go boom for me. You know what I mean?
Beer used to do what?
Go boom. You know, I drink it and I get some kind of satisfaction. Like, you know, like I was thirsty for the beer. I'm not thirsty for the beer anymore.
See, that's the thing. You know what? I gotta hang out with you more because before you die, I gotta fucking absorb these teachings you've given to me over the past 7 years. The amount of teachings that things you've tried to tell me, and really priceless advice. Oh yeah. Like, it's almost like it's almost like you're like an entity that's trying to instill some changes in my life before you die.
Yeah.
You're extremely intelligent.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
Why?
You're bright. I think you're very bright. I think that you're smarter than you even come across to me. There's a lot about you I don't know. There's a lot about you that you're just super intelligent.
Well, why do I?
And there's so many things that you haven't talked because we don't really spend a lot of time together. So much stuff. And you know, usually it's once a week I come here and we smoke a joint. And then we start talking, you know, and then you start giving me your wisdom.
Yeah. And it pisses you off and you leave.
No, I never ever leave because of that. Today's Friday, so I'm not tired.
No.
And I got nothing better to do than that's not the reason.
Waste time with me, right?
No.
Yeah.
I am thankful that we can. Fuck.
Spend a few minutes. But why would you say that I'm smart? Like, do I come across some kind of?
I think that
wise
there's a lot
guy or
of things that you just say things that make me really hit home, you know, and in a way that I can understand.
Oh, that works.
Like, you're smart, right? So you know how to teach. You're a good teacher. But you need, in order to,
No, what?
Blake, if only I had done what you've been telling me to do you all these years.
You know, there's no such thing as too late to start. You know.
Yeah, there's no such thing. You're 70. You're 32 years older than I am.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're in great shape. I mean, you are fat. You're not. For a 70-year-old, you don't. God, you don't. You know what I mean? Like, for your age, I can't see anyone complaining.
Well, they're staying away in droves, though. Yeah. But this is what you would call a cured alcoholic. Can we say this?
Blake, how do I do it, man?
A person who can have one beer and not have
Blake,
another one for 10 years.
Tell me how you're going to help me crack the addiction. I have a thirst for alcohol. I can only go about 18 hours without it, and then I fucking want it.
I know.
And then on Saturday, if I have time off, by 10 a.m. in the morning, I'm cracking a beer. I just gotta change my routines, right? Like when I get up, I gotta have.
No, it's not. It's you gotta change your heart. You know, it's gotta way deeper than a superficial band-aid. You know, you gotta first of all have the want. It has to cost people generally enough so the want blooms on its own. You know, like as I did. You know, I lost my first wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to overdose of drugs in my house. You know, like that's what it cost me to learn that, you know, I'm not all that smart. I have never forgotten that, you know.
Yeah.
So, thinking how well it's cost me her life. I was sure she would never believe what I was saying, you know, but she did. She was also suffering from postnatal depression, which I didn't take into consideration. She had an abortion about a month previous.
She had an abortion a month previous to her suicide?
Yeah.
I think the abortion was...
the abortion created the
catalyst.
Yeah.
No. The abortion was the main issue, but then when you told her it was over, that was it.
Yeah.
She's like, I lost my baby, I lost my husband.
Yeah.
Fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah. And so I've always felt guilty about that, and you know, and I wanted to say that in court. My lawyer wouldn't let me.
Well, you can't let you're in charge, not your lawyer.
Well, and he said, you know, well then why don't we just plead guilty and ask the judge for the maximum? You know
what? And you wanted to tell?
I wanted to tell the judge, you know, I was being an asshole.
When?
When my wife died.
I know, but.
You know, and I want to explain.
When did you talk to the judge after the fact?
I didn't get to speak to the judge.
Yeah, but why were you even involved with the judge?
Because I was charged with murder. I was up for, you know.
Oh, you were charged with murder.
Her murder, yeah. And so, you know, I had the best lawyer money could buy. His name was David Humphreys at the time. And, you know, the police called in an ambulance driver who theorized that I smothered her. You know, right out loud for the world to hear. And then they called in somebody else who, the ambulance driver. You know, the ambulance driver figured I smuggled her. Somebody else figured something else. Anyway, so my lawyer calls a forensic toxicologist, and he said, "Would you please explain to the court the cause of Mrs. Cushing's death?" And he said, "It was an overdose of both barbiturates and narcotics and Valium. And the combination, each of them in its own quantity level would not have killed her, but in combination, they caused her death. So it was not me smothering her, or me forcing pills down her throat."
How could they fucking...
They wanted a conviction.
No, but here's the thing.
I've known this for way too long.
Or were you on bail?
No, I was a free citizen at the time. You know, like My wife died in
So
my
yeah,
house.
but were you on bail?
No,
Did they arrest you?
no, I wasn't.
So were you in a fucking superior court? What kind of
Yes.
court were you in?
a superior court.
So they charged you with murder.
Yeah, first degree murder, and then they brought it
And
down.
but they didn't keep you in detention?
No, I got bail.
Who bailed you?
My dad.
Well, there you go. So you got bail.
I got bail on a murder charge, and I showed up for court, but I was considered a flight risk for these charges.
Is your murder is that still on your record?
I'm not sure. Probably. I think so.
They have to erase it after a certain time. It
Well,
was
no.
overturned. You were acquitted, yeah?
Yeah, I was acquitted. Yeah, but I think they keep the charge. I was charged for murder.
Back in
So
those
they
days,
see
I don't
that.
think so.
They see that, and they develop an instant distaste for me. This guy got away with murder. Let's get him. I think that's what happens. Cops decide to turn into vigilantes. And with my sister funding things, I'm sure that. Anyway, I'm going to call them all back as I'm subpoenaing all the guy that did the penis test on me, the detective that wanted to have me charged with a long-term offending, the forensic psychiatrist.
Yeah, but if you were acquitted of murder, how could they use that as trying to get you an LTD?
Oh no, but it just shows them that I have conquered the legal system before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they don't like that.
Oh, the university got you some mail. Oh, financial services. Were you involved with the university?
Just with their dental school.
Hmm?
Just with their dental school.
Do you know why they'd be fucking trying to get a hold of you?
Yeah.
Why?
None of your business.
Come on,
No.
tell me.
No, like that.
I think it's because you're banned from the university for selling drugs. That's what I think. You're not going to tell me why the university's interested in you?
No.
Come on, Blake.
No, I said no. Don't drop it. There's things about me.
I told you. I told you that
No,
earlier.
I don't.
There's things about you I have no idea.
Yeah.
Knowing you have a separate life altogether than what I know.
Yeah, but that's allowed, isn't it?
I know, but I actually think that's why I said you're a lot smarter than you put out. Because what I think is I think there's another side of you that I haven't even seen. And you're a lot smarter than what you fucking put towards me. I think you're a genius. You're just good at acting like you're not.
You're just exaggerating. Anyway.
Are you studying at University of Toronto? Oh, this is dentistry.
Yeah. Put it down.
Oh, do you owe them money because they did dental work on you?